This is the LA You Didn't Know, hosted by Brian Sayers and Bill Casella, where we discuss lesser well-known facets and hidden gems of Los Angeles, past and present.
Hello, this is Brian and Bill with the LA You Didn't Know. Firstly, we want to thank everybody that watched or listened to our last podcast titled Underneath Los Angeles, Hollywood's Secret Tunnels. For those of you who didn't catch it, it's always on our website. Now for our next podcast, coming soon, Bill and I will be discussing or going into the very stealth underworld of the Los Angeles mafia. Most people don't even know this still exists.
Right here in LA.
Here in LA, the mafia. Now, a lot of people may remember the Leone family back in the 70s. I don't even think you were born yet.
What do you mean? We're like the same age. But I wasn't following the mafia, that's true.
I mean, I remember I was in my pre-teens and I remember it vaguely. But the Leone family moved out from Chicago, migrated out here, then headed by Don Vito Leone Sr.
Yeah, Don Vito Sr. Comes to Hollywood for the glitz and the glamour.
Right.
He loved the limelight and thought this is where his opportunity was.
Rubbing
gonna be.
elbows. He just
Yeah.
So the complete opposite of his son, Don Vito Leone Jr., who took over in '88 when his father passed away. So Don Vito Jr. took the whole West Coast operation completely underground. He went stealth, under the radar. He didn't want the press, the limelight, didn't want to get caught.
Right.
But he did maintain a great relationship and alliance with the East Coast and the boss, Don Giuseppe Benici, who pretty much runs the show to this day.
Right. Don Benici, allegedly the Godfather, very scary dude.
Yes, very scary. Well, here's where it gets interesting. Don Vito Jr., now in his 80s, just passed away at his Beverly Hills or Bel Air estate.
Right. So we're in for a shakeup.
Oh, yes, we are. So he has a son, Anthony Vito Leone.
Yes, Tony. I didn't speak a lot with his father. Apparently the dad didn't like his son's lifestyle.
No, he did not. I don't see why. I don't think he knew him. So he also has a daughter, Lisa Marie, but his estranged son just decided and announced that he's going to be taking over for his father now that he passed away.
So we're definitely in for a shakeup.
Oh, yes, we are. It's already started. So this news got back to the East Coast and got the whole syndicate scrambling. Because you see, Anthony is no mob boss. He's doesn't even know the family business. In fact, he's a very successful Beverly Hills salon owner.
Yes, that's true.
So I hear he's a really nice guy. It's just he doesn't know anything about the mafia. Now we haven't been able to talk to Anthony or the sister yet, but Bill here very cleverly was able to have an interview with the butler from the Bel Air estate.
Yeah, Manuel, Latino man, very charming, super funny dude. He should probably have his own LA podcast. But important to us is that he's the one who found the Don in the garden taking his last
Right.
breaths. And he may have told me the Don's last words.
Too
so
cool.
Stay tuned for that.
Very, very cool. So we'll also be discussing on the upcoming podcast titled The New Dawn, some of the underbosses, like, who was that fucking big scary guy that we almost met with?
Johnny the Finger.
Johnny
Who
the
could forget?
And I'm guessing that's not because he flips people off.
No, my sense is he walks around with gardening shears at night.
This is crazy. So we'll also be tracking down the Uncle Salvatore Leone. We found
He's
him
in Las Vegas, right.
with the another retired underboss, Louis Limpino.
Yeah, they call him Louis the Limp.
Louis, where the hell did they come up with these names?
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We're going to be getting as close as possible here. We're actually going to meet with Anthony at his salon in Beverly Hills. Doesn't he own a restaurant in West Hollywood as well?
He sold the restaurant, but the salon is the real deal. A-list clientele, celebrities, the whole thing. But he prefers to be called Tony.
You would know that.
Of course I would.
And we'll be getting to know a little bit more about the sister Lisa Marie.
Now, Lisa Marie, I understand, is a real bitch.
Oh,
She's
yes.
the one who should be running the family business.
No. I hear she's really tough. I guess Tony's the sweet one in the family.
Right.
But we'll be getting as close as possible as to not piss anybody off, I guess.
Or get whacked.
Don't
I
even
take back what I said
All
about
right,
Lisa
don't
Marie.
even say that. All right, but we are going to be following this very closely as it unfolds, and we'll keep you posted. We hear that, and we absolutely cannot divulge any of our sources, but we hear that they will be planning a meeting here in Los Angeles of all the bosses to figure out what they're going to be doing next. So, and we're talking from East Coast, New York, Miami, Chicago, we hear Philadelphia. So our sources will keep us posted, we'll keep you posted. But wow, this could get interesting.
This could get dangerous.
Yes, it could. So stay tuned and check back with us when we announce the New Dawn, the podcast release coming soon. All right, thank you, Los Angeles.